Greetings and salutations, folks. My name is Nick, and welcome back to Dragon Age Inquisition, where last time we explored Skyhold to the fullest extent that we can, I think, at the moment. For now, let us summon the War Council, complete out their tasks that they did, set them on new tasks, and then move on to some place on the board that we can explore and gain power. I'm thinking of returning to the Storm Coast and trying that giant again now that all of my characters are level 8. Let's see. I look forward to future collaboration with the Inquisition. Please accept this gift from the Vale family's coffers. May it be put toward relief efforts in Haven in Andraste's love, Prince Sebastian. Wow. Gold. That's what we really needed. Nightingale, Cameron is dead. Fully armored, locked in an inner room within his home, a knife in his back. He knew someone was coming for him. Ironically, the scene was exactly the same as one in the first Hard in Hightown novel. Someone sent a professional after this magistrate. They had to leave a trail. A copy of Hard in Hightown sits open on the table. Jevlin was waiting outside the captain's office when Donan Branokovich slunk out, defeated. We're not getting a warrant, are we, Jevlin?
Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow, as you can imagine.
We're not getting a warrant, are we? Jevlin looked almost relieved. No. Donan met his partner's eyes. The kid was barely 20 and looked like he'd walked straight to the Kirkwall barracks from somebody's potato farm, taller and broader than the other guards. Jevlin slouched, as if he didn't know how to fit into his own limbs, as if he thought he should be smaller. Hunched over in his brand new, too large armor. He looked like a child playing at being a guard. He was too green for a murder investigation. Maybe it's for the best, Jevlin said, almost speaking Donan's thoughts out loud. You're on your way out of the guard, and he trailed off, then sighed. Questioning nobles in the middle of the night wasn't covered in training. Donan glared at the kid. I'm a city guard, and so are you recruits. Nobody gets away with murder while we're on duty. Jevlin stood a little straighter. What do we do, then? The captain wants proof, Donan smiled. We bring her proof. Leliana has written a note in the margin. The dead magistrate attempts to implicate Varric. Why? And in what? If an assassin killed the magistrate, a word to the crows might tell us who it was. They watch rivals carefully.
Inquisitor.
Now, there's an actual Hard in Hightown book. One of these days, I might have to actually read it. Yeah, we're not going to do the search for Alfred and Onyx yet, but I'm sure it's only a matter of time before we have our agents search for this so that I don't have to in my spare time. Well, that settles it. We face a Darkspawn Magister who commands something that looks suspiciously like an Archdemon. I defy anyone to tell me that this is no blight. We have Blackwall's treaties and we have a cause. Thetis will require a little persuasion. Let's conscript more soldiers. We need more gold. Nope. Let's get more soldiers.
All right.
Quite a few things that require more power than I have. Dorian's leads were effective. The Inquisition found several locations where these Venatori could be hiding. Advanced camps, purpose unknown. If you wish to deal with these mages, I'm certain Dorian would be pleased. I'll mark the locations in your map, should you pass by any on your travels. Alright, quite a few things that require power. Based on the revelation at Haven that Venatori operatives report to a darkspawn believed to be Magister Corypheus, threat assessment of possible Venatori has been reprioritized as vital. Duke Tithus Pentagast rules the Neveran city of Hunterfell, a former military hero who prided himself on his open-minded attitude. Duke Tithus rules with the help of a secret network of old adventuring companions and possible lovers, as they are all rumored to be beautiful women. Information on the 5 Bells of Hunterfell is limited, but they are known to include humans from both Orlais and Ferelden, an elf, a dwarf, and even a Tel-Vashoth, that being a Canary on the run. Known or suspected, or is that a Canary mage on the run? I forget. Or suspected backgrounds range from, or is that a Canary assassin? Range from respected mortalitasi or dragon hunter to bard, smuggler, or even apostate. We believe one of the 5 Bells of Hunterfell is a Venatori agent working to advance the agenda of Corypheus. Dragon hunting is a noble sport, usually. I should be able to find out about this hunter.
Inquisitor.
Alright, let's go to Storm Coast, and we will try to fight that giant again. Like last time we fought the giant underleveled, we had Iron Bull with us, who, like, he's trying his best. But I don't I don't find that warriors who use two-handed weapons are particularly great in the Dragon Age series. Let's see, that's Hinterlands, Fallowmire, Storm Coast. So we want to go in that direction. Actually, before I do anything, can I turn anything? Yes, I can. I can turn in this, which will gain us 1 power. These special amulets are respected by the Blades of Hessarian, and fashioning them will allow our agents to negotiate with the cultists and perhaps gain some converts to our cause. So we get a power from that. And we get 1 more power from this. Mining operations at the Oasis were abruptly stopped, but with sufficient equipment, they could easily be resumed. All right. So now we actually have enough power to do something, but for now, let's see if we can tackle this giant. Oh, I think I went the wrong direction. I think the actual location of the giant is like way down this way. Is like over here. While we're here, though, I suppose I can see what's going on with this shard in this direction, as well as the rift that can be closed. So there's that. Maintain Morin's outlook on the situation. And apparently there's also a shard in this direction. Oh, hello. Are those deep stalkers? Nope, just dragonlings. Interesting how they have multiple health bars. Like, you can damage specific areas to maybe get specific benefits. Or can you, like, stagger? Like, if you hit their tail, can you sever their tail off? Is this one of those kinds of things? Hello! We almost left you behind. Don't worry, we got you. Wow, no, that was much faster than I was expecting. Also, it looks like there is a ocularium or a... I forget which one is called what. But I'm sure the game will either remind me, oh, there's another skull for the purposes of viewing more shards. Because we need that in our life. Also, that stealth lasted pretty long. An astrarium for looking at the constellations. An ocularium is looking for shards. An astrarium is looking at the constellations. All right, what do they want us to... Oh my gosh. Wish us luck. Although maybe it's actually not that hard. It just looks more difficult than it actually is. Because of how many lines? Where did I screw up? What am I missing? Let's start here. So I should go there, then down, then up. Then here. Ah! I wish there was like a way I can just go back one. Like I wouldn't have to restart the whole thing. Alright, so let's do this. And then up here. And there. Okay, I think I got it now. I just need to do that, and then here, and then up here, and then line, line. What did I miss? Again, there's no back button. I have to remind myself there's no back button. It's that center area that's throwing me off. There's just a lot going on in that center region. Oh, no, I screwed that up. I need to go here first, then there. And then... there, and up there. And up there. Okay, now I think I know what I'm... Because if I go there, then I can't go back there to go there. What if I try doing the top first? Like if I start up here... And then I worry about the bottom section after. No, that's not going to work either. What if I do the V first? And then one side. No, it's still... I don't think that's still going to work. Or will it? Oh no, it might. This might still work. This might be it. There we go. Constellation Fervenial, commonly referred to as the Oak. The constellation for Venice is generally represented by a towering tree with leafless branches. Many scholars believe this is a representation of nature that harkens back to the lore of the early Neromanians, whose beliefs largely aligned with animism prior to the rise of old god worship and the creation of the Tevinter Imperium. Others, however, believe for Venice was originally a constellation of the Elven people, specifically a depiction of Andrul, goddess of the hunt. Vertanadel, or Way of Three Trees, is a central tenet of Andrul, and some think that for Venice originally represented this concept. Yeah. Groovy. Just so you know, there will be a test. No notes. Many essay questions. I've come up with probably what I think is the most ridiculous and terrible exams. It's not the content, it's the structure. Like, imagine you're sitting down for an exam. Now, make that exam multiple choice. And now, okay, it seems fine. It seems fine so far. But... like, you know how some multiple choice questions are like all of the above? Now, or like only A and B or only C and D. Now, imagine an exam where there are questions where multiple choices can be considered correct. Like both A and B, both C and D, all of the above. But you are not presented with all of the above. You are not presented with both A and B and C and D. You have to specify yourself all of the correct answers. So you actually have to circle in all A through D in order to get the question right. That is the first step towards making the most evil, terrible exam in structure. The second step is once you have selected your answers, you have to write a small essay explaining your answer. So not only is it multiple choice, but it is a multiple choice test in which all or some or only one of the answers is correct, and there's no selection that says multiple selections are correct. You just have to select all of the answers. You have to put an essay, which means that it's possible for you to choose the wrong answer, write an essay defending the wrong answer, and still get the question wrong. Truly, I don't think there's a more evil or vile test structure in existence. Morin's Outlook. The large statue situated in Morin's Outlook once served as a marker for ships coming to trade with the dwarves, beyond an assumed connection with the great port at Darwin's Mouth. Nothing is known of the statue's namesake. Oh, that statue? Okay, we're gonna save Hard and Hightown for later. If we can get all of the chapters of Hard and Hightown, then we're going to read it. Because, like, I feel like that would be more interesting. Like, with the... Is this going to be under letters and notes? Like, this is... It's not bad looking in regards to sorting out your codex, but it makes it very difficult to actually browse. Tails, probably. Like, if you're looking for a specific one, you also have to remember the number that it's sorted under, more than you have to remember the title. But yeah, like, there was the poems of, Tertus something. So that's chapter 2. There's probably a 1 and a 3. So we're going to wait until we get everything. Because I think, like, the Saga of Turda Brightaxe, like, fun to read, but I have no idea what's going on in there. I don't even know if her lover is an actual elf or like the sky. It's unclear. It's poetry for you. Oh, hello. Because what we need more shards to find. Oh, that was actually really fast. Oh, hello. There's a dragon in these parts. Or a dragonling. Let's go shut off this rift. That took a long time to think of. And then make our way back to the spider cave, where in theory we'll find spider parts, which we need for one of the several tasks, one of the several checklists that we are attached to. Hello. 9, okay. Ow, son of a... Very rude of you. Ow. No, no. Attack the one that I was... Oh my. That just flung me way over there. Okay. Solus. Can you dispel these two in particular, whoever they are? And I will have a potion. Unfortunately, there is a... What are you called? Rage demon? Nope. Stop. There we go. Thank you for targeting. There we go. A rift closed. And we're almost at a level 5 influence, which means we can get a little bit closer to being able to unlock those doors back in Redcliffe. So let us save and then head back west. Head back east. I know my cardinal directions. No, I don't. I'm terrible. Or should I say I'm better than I used to be. I shouldn't throw myself under the bus that easily. Solus's cold magic has definitely become very effective as of late, and I appreciate it.
So, Seeker, your Inquisition grows.
You're aware of
It
this.
was never my Inquisition, Solas.
You did the brutal, thankless work of putting the wheels in motion. Do you feel no regret at letting that power pass to another?
I did my part, but the power you describe was never mine to carry. I know myself, and I cannot be the leader we need. Thus, I have no regrets.
You surprise me again, Seeker.
Your opinion of me must be very low for me to surprise you so often.
Not low, but realistic. Very few, however honorable, release power they have won.
Alright, it looks like some people are able to level up. As they've all now... Oh, we're actually level 9 now. We're almost able to actually fight those spiders in the desert oasis. Let's go for more damage in general. And Cassandra, you can have something more stamina for the damage you take. Actually, no, wait. How about less likely to be staggered from the front? Oh no, you already have that. Ooh, Templar. Yeah, why not? Give you the ability to dispel as well. And for Solus, your barriers now last longer. And now let us go fight spiders. I presume, considering all the webs. Also, let's, I think I'm gonna resort my character's abilities, because now that this Mark of the Rift has been kind of supplemented, I don't like the fact that it's right there. I wish I could have more than just 4 abilities. That's okay. I guess we'll deal with it. Oh, Deep Stalker guys, too. Is there any other purpose to this area? Oh my gosh. Or is it just, like a passageway with an attached... spider menagerie? Yes, 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 I know I'm low on health. It does seem like there's the very least some loot to be had. Some amazing, fantastic loot. Somebody thought that they were going to camp out inside the spider cave. Somebody thought wrong. Oh, is there like a... an astrarium in the mountain directly above us? Let us light that. That way, if we ever... Was this a building? I'm sorry, I mean like a fortress. Built into the mountain, used by his civilization. Lost over time. Oh my. Like, why am I being launched in the air so much? Okay, that's where I came from. This is where I'm going. Because this is going to take me to the beach where I will find the giant once again and get revenge. Well, it didn't happen yet, so defeat him for good. Or we might go and grab this shard first and turn back and go after this astrarium. Always so much to do. Alright, I suppose we've gotten to this astrarium first. What constellation must I recreate? Okay, is this the more straightforward one? Nope. Then that away. There we go. That was way more straightforward. Constellation Servani, referred to as the Chained Man. In common parlance, the constellation Servani is traditionally represented by a man dragging a heavy chain behind him. This is thought to be an ancient Tevinter representation both of Andoril, the old god of slaves, and of the Tevinter system of slavery itself. The representation of Servani has been used by the Trisalis Guild for well over 2,000 years, according to their claim, and is visibly imprinted upon the armor of both juggernauts, the giant golems guarding the gates to the city of Minrathus. Oh, yep, there he is. There's a giant fighting dragon way off in the distance. They're just standing side by side doing absolutely nothing. As one would expect a giant and a dragon would do if they were to meet. Can I kind of slide down this? Yeah. Although I don't want to slide too far because there is a shard to collect. Nope. Or slide too hard, should I say. Because potions are limited. All right. Let us go and try and tackle this group of bad guys, and then the giant. Also, these are Darkspawn, now that I think about it. Like, they were talking about how Darkspawn have not been seen. Like, we're fighting Darkspawn right now on the coast. Like, they're mentioning how, okay, there's this archdemon, but where are the Darkspawn? Which means there's no Blight.
Wow, we can watch, yeah?
So slow. Are they just gonna do like the full fight between each other? The giant seems to be actually damaging. Oh no, I think the dragon would win this fight. All right, Cassandra. Go in, get him. You go there. You go there. You vanish. What is the stealth ability for? Sandra, are you not taunting? Okay, see, so that actually hit Cassandra, and she's fine because she's got a shield. I think we also let the dragon do more of the work this time, but that's fine, because the giant is dead. And we are the winners. Also, I need to potion up. But now that that's done, there is a shard directly over here. There is a rift to close over there. Basically just more things to check off this list. And I feel like that's... I don't know if that necessarily needs to be repeated, not repeated. I need to make a rule about this. But that's Dragon Age Inquisition's greatest weakness. It's just so much... just a big collection of checklists. And you... I wonder if I can have both Cassandra and Solus dispelling things. So, like, I have... No, she can't dispel something without a target. Okay. Or she can. And then I'll have Solus... dispel over here. Let's see what happens. Alright. I'm gonna have to go back to get more potions just for Malice. Malice has been getting a lot of damage, and I wonder if like I can go improve her health, or not health, armor at some point. Like, see if I can just buy armor, or whether I need to go back to, the rifts on the coasts are all taken care of. That's one list checked off. Or if I need to go back to, Skyhold and see if I can make better armor. Because at the very least, like, I was able to make a better sword for Cassandra. But, like, a Masterwork sword recipe was available. And I don't know if I have Masterwork recipes for armor available. Who is over here eating cheese and drinking wine while watching the coast? What is this environmental storytelling informing me of? What sort of noble had brought his chair and his wine? I don't think I can climb up this area here. I might have to go... Nope, never mind. I might be able to climb up this section. Claim a landmark in the name of the Inquisition. Oh my gosh. Oh. There we go. Why, hello! I feel like I'm climbing the side of the mountain with a horse in Skyrim again. Like trying to just force something to happen that probably shouldn't. Is nobody else up here with me? Where are my allies? What are they doing? Why are they... Ah, Jesus Christ. Why did they not follow me here? People. Finish climbing. I don't pay you, but if I did... Okay, let's head up this way a bit and hope that my allies will spawn directly on top of... Ah, thank goodness. I will claim this for the Inquisition. It is not uncommon to enter a cave nestled in the basalt columns of the Storm Coast and discover traces of ancient dwarven architecture, like what we saw in the cave towards the middle of the coast. Prior to the First Age, the dwarven people maintained a sizable presence on the coast. Mining guilds were drawn to the area's then plentiful mineral deposits. All dwarven activity ceased when darkspawn incursions forced the deep roads to be sealed, severing the region from Orzammar. Okay. Shall we try that again? Cassandra, you go in first. Go get him, Tiger. Also, it retained the amount of health I already took off. Still not enough spider ichor. Ichor. I don't think I've actually ever learned the pronunciation of that word. All right, Cassandra, you're leading the way. Any other spider? Oh, hello. What do I have here? Why is Cassandra fighting this bunch alone? Where are you, allies? Why have you gotten stuck by this incredibly Why has this defeated my allies so? Do I need to guide every single one of these?
Farah, how are you not dead?
What are you on about?
I was trained from childhood by the greatest swordsman of an age. You were apparently orphaned to the street with your wits and a quiver. Neither full.
You come from nobles, all right. Get over yourself. I'm not even near the bottom of what real people live through.
Oh my god. Can I... Oh, is this what's preventing everybody from pathfinding correctly? Can I stop people from teleporting back? Alright, let's just carry on, and then hopefully we'll get to a point in which, Oh, thank goodness. Thank goodness. You know, that's the thing. Like, you can put a bunch of fancy rocks into your game to make it more dynamic, to make it seem as if there's more going on in your environment. But if it interferes with... If your AI is stupid, so stupid, that it cannot climb basic rocks, then it breaks the illusion that those... that everything is going smoothly. Like, the path outside, alright, it did seem like I was forcing things to happen. There's a camp over here, which I was hoping to find, because I'm getting fairly low on potions. Is that another skull to find more shards? Also, we're playing Cassandra now, which is an interesting pace, because I've never played a warrior in any of the Dragon Age games, and this is a nice way to actually learn her abilities while also learning the class, and it's better for her to walk in first anyway, rather than have, like, weaker, more defenseless, soft, squishy rogues and mages be the first one into a fight. Yeah, alright, that was actually pretty quick. That was not too painful. Alright, let's go claim this camp for the Inquisition. I'm thinking whether or not I should go back to Skyhold and
So, set up camp or keep moving?
we're gonna set up camp. Everybody's slightly injured. We're low on potions.
Inquisitor.
Oh yeah, we can turn this in. Spiders have become a problem for scouts. Inquisition healers have asked for supplies to increase our stores of anti-venom. Oh, you need more.
I've news, sir. What is it? This may be worthwhile.
Okay, talking to people as other people in your party doesn't really work because, like, they're still speaking to the Inquisitor. They're not speaking to Cassandra. But because volume of character speaking is dependent on the direction that the camera is pointing, you might not even hear your character say anything. Oh, more spider ichor. This is what we needed in life. Alright, let us travel back to Skyhold, which kind of is right next to Haven. We didn't travel that far. But I suppose it was cold and there were mountains. Like, what were we expecting? Like, Skyhold is very close to Haven. If I think, map-wise. Alright, but let's head to the war room, turn in said quest. Upgrade our perks. Actually, before we do that, apparently there are a few things that I have not seen yet. Oh, the shops. That makes sense.
Soldiers may take
Glad
some
I'm
time.
working with you, I'm not one of them.
Okay, I think I've just figured out why Malice is taking so much damage. I think what happened was the quest, the part of the game where Black Bull has you pretend to be a regular soldier, the undercover boss thing, it removed my armor and then replaced it with undercover boss armor. But it didn't replace my old armor once the scene was done. It just removed the undercover boss armor. So I've been spending this entire time with Malice with no armor on. And I did not know that. Because I just didn't assume that the quest would remove my armor for some reason. I'll have to fix that right now.
I can't recall who took them.
Alright, so apparently I need to judge a prisoner. Let us judge a prisoner based on the things the prisoner has done.
Impressive, is it not? Fit for a leader, meant to show influence and the burden of it. It is where the Inquisition will sit in judgment. Where you will sit in judgment.
Who will I judge?
Who will I be judging exactly?
Those who have done wrong. You will know of them, at the very least. All this presumes they have survived their initial encounter with you, of course.
A grim responsibility.
Still more lives in my hands.
You are a beacon of law, Inquisitor, as others retreat from responsibility. But this needn't be bloody. The Inquisition's sovereignty is derived from the allies who validate it. You are both empowered and bound. Justice has many tools. If their application is clever, execution may even seem merciful by comparison.
Let us begin elbow-dropping these prisoners off the
Is there
ropes.
anyone I should judge?
Take the throne when you're ready. We will bring him before you.
Brother! I challenge you to a cage match. If you win the cage match in 3 rounds, you will gain your freedom. But beware the elbow drop from the ropes. Actually, the cage match has no ropes.
Alexius of the Winter. Ferelden has given him to us as an acknowledgement of your aid. The formal charges are apostasy, attempted enslavement, and attempted assassination on your own life, no less. De Winter has disowned and stripped him of his rank. You may judge the former magister as you...
Oh yeah, this guy. These are grave charges.
I remember what would have happened to Thedas if his treachery had succeeded.
I couldn't save my son. Do you think my fate matters to me?
Clearly the fate of the entire world
Nothing
didn't
more
matter
for
to you.
defense?
You've won nothing. The people you saved, the acclaim you've gathered. You'll lose it all in the storm to come. Render your judgment, Inquisitor.
Serve Redcliffe's mages? Do we really want him near magic? Researching magic? That's bold. Imprison him? Seems like a waste of resources.
You served a monster, Alexius. There's nothing more to be said. You'll die now by my hand. Again.
What do you mean? Again? Inquisitor, did the spell work?
Yes, it did. But I will use my fancy sword. To kill you. Oh yeah, there's also my quarters too, at which we have not visited. Because once again, this guy literally brought about the end of the world. Using time magic. Like,
They certainly spared no expense.
oh. Definitely get a fancy room. Is this a fancy bat? Nope, that's just a... Ooh. Formal wear? No, that's fine actually. Outerwear? Armor. Excellent. Is there anything for me to do up here? Not really. Alright, let's head back down. Okay, so it's not a direct link. And go to the war room again. Upgrade the Inquisition. Which is probably still going to stay here so we can get closer to Deft Hands' fine tools. Let's see, gain more herbs. 10% chance to gain more herbs. Significant increase to the discovery range of the searching action. An additional 50% XP for each foe studied, including those already completed. Gain a collection of tier 1 herbs. Okay, I'm going to have to choose 3 of these. We have our first group of recruits. I will continue to search for more. Now the tricky part, training. A letter has arrived at Skyhold addressed to nobody. No one saw the courier who brought it. You encroach upon the domain of higher powers. You will answer to us. The letter is unsigned except for a wax seal depicting 6 crossed swords. Inquisitor, first things first, an apology. I offered the rebel mages safe harbor in Ferelden only to have them drive my uncle out of his hometown. So I'll admit I wasn't in the best of moods when I first met you. I just wanted everyone out of Redcliffe, and I didn't care who was responsible for what. Now I wish I'd done otherwise. Isn't that always the way? These cultists, Venatori, I think they're called, we have them in the royal palace, or so I'm told, like rats, but with magic and nasty sneers. I don't know what they're up to, but I need to find them and drive them out. Since the Inquisition knows all about them, I'm hoping you'll help. Something, grateful something. Wait, did you just write that? You scribes do this on purpose, don't you? King Alistair Theron. I have just the agent in mind for this. Allow me to send her to Denham to quietly hunt down those Venatori spies.
Inquisitor.
Inquisitor. The allied merchants of the Monarch of Antiva have inquired whether they can assist us in any fashion. They could provide us with some of the finest goods in Thedas, a powerful boost to our prestige and spread our influence north. The merchant princess will also attempt to ensnare us in contracts so convoluted that we will be eternally tied to them. If we are interested, we must send our most skilled negotiators. Our diplomats are well respected, and I feel we can come out ahead of the bargain if we are prepared to commit to it. I'll send Josephine. I've chosen a few dozen diplomats to handle the merchant princes. I will, of course, inspect everything we sign myself.
Inquisitor.
Let's see. Gather coin. Investigate. But my investigation. Double bonus points if you get that reference. It was to be expected. In the wake of so many important deaths and the rise of the Inquisition, several noble houses are attempting to spur their fortunes by crafting an alliance of their own. For now, they seem mired in arguments of seniority. It will be a long time before any of them threaten our standing. I say invite them to observe our soldiers' training to show that we are not heretical outlaws.
To work?
All right. I think I'm going to stop here for the night. Next time, we will return to the Storm Coast. For now, though, got any suggestions for someone to play next? Leave them down in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and have yourselves a good night.